Hi guys, Will here. Thank you again for your support for this video. I really appreciate all of you the last number of weeks supporting my little channel, and this is definitely, as I've said many times, something that I really enjoy doing and I'm going to keep doing in the near future. But getting right to the video, I want to start with a question, and that question is it a crime to film the police? Now, this is an argument that has been ongoing for an extended period of time, and frauditors are quick to say, oh, people say we can't film y'all. But the answer is no. It's not a crime to film the police. In fact, it is 100% lawful to film the police when done so in a respectful and non-obstructive manner. Now, of course, the frauditors say that the right to film the police is absolute, but that's simply not true. Why is that not true? Well, let's do some research. First, I want to talk about the ACLU's viewpoint of filming the police, and it brings up a couple of interesting arguments, as it does help to maintain transparency in the police department by filming the police and keeps them accountable, which is the goal. However, there are limits to the rights that an individual have to film the police when they are engaging in their duties, when they are engaging in a traffic stop, when they are investigating a potential crime. Now, this is the case when this happens.
Get back in your car, or you're going to get a charge of interference.
Dad don't even tell me what to do. You think you're going to tell me?
Get in your car, or you're going to be arrested for interference.
Fuck you. Arrest me then, moron.
I'm on a traffic stop right now. Please, I need you to leave.
I'm on the sidewalk.
I understand, but you're right in between my traffic stop.
I'm standing fucking
I'm giving you a lawful order. Just please stand away from my patrol car.
I'm away from my
Can I help you?
What's your name?
You can back up, please.
This is a public sidewalk.
This is a traffic stop. You need to back up.
This is a public sidewalk.
You can't walk up behind us.
On the sidewalk. Hey, listen.
Back up.
Listen, you don't know me. I don't
Back
know you.
up.
You don't know me.
I'm telling you.
Right? You saw him touch
You
you,
are
right?
way too close.
You're too close, bro.
Oh, really?
You can't be
What's
walking.
the law?
You can't be walking.
What's the
up behind
law?
My partner.
What's the
I
law?
feel isn't safe.
Whatever you
Whatever
feel
I
is safe,
which means you were too
that
close.
is not a law.
It
Give me
is
a
in my
lawful
book.
order. Give me a lawful
I'm
order.
giving you a lawful order to go over
Oh,
there.
because you're a police
I'm gonna give
officer?
you
Free to video record.
Yeah, I know I'm free to read and
Stand on
record.
the other side of that tree.
Is that?
Okay.
Can you put up some restricted tape for me?
No. Stand
Why
on
not?
the other side of the tree.
Is this a lawful order?
Because now you're interrupting.
No,
our
that's
official business.
different. That's different.
Stand on that side of that tree.
Is that a lawful order?
That's a lawful order. Now stand
Okay,
So
what's your name?
this, a reasonable person can see, is where the controversy arises when it comes to frauditors filming the police. Because there's one thing, on one hand, to film and observe and maintain a transparent relation between the public and the police. But on the flip side, to interfere, to put yourself in the situation, that is a crime. So the question is, what is obstruction? Meaning, when the cops say that frauditors are obstructing the police in their duties, what does that actually mean? The law actually is very clear on what obstruction is. Title 18, Statute 5101 states that a person commits a misdemeanor when he intentionally obstructs or impairs the administration of law. Now, the question is, do the frauditors do this? And the answer is yes, absolutely. They come up with the argument that interfering is a physical act, quote unquote, which is mentioned in the statute, but it also says that when the person's actions act as an obstacle to the police while performing their duties, this is a crime. Now, how are their actions acting as an obstacle? Well, by telling people that are currently on a traffic stop being said, oh, you don't have to listen to them, or when they come and stand right next to the police while performing their duties, then focus on the police is impaired because now they can't focus on their duties, more focusing on the frauditor, thus being an obstacle for the police to, simply put, do their jobs. Another law, Title 34, Statute 904, also specifies that obstruction takes place when a person interferes with the police in their duties. Now, this is more of a person that's being over or being investigated and are being investigated by the police. And this debunks the whole, well, I don't have to give you my ID or I don't have to identify myself to the police. But it also says that when a person interferes with an investigation by the police, this is a crime. And again, this is what the frauditors do. It's not a crime for them to innocently film the police, but how is shouting and screaming at the police while they're in the course of their duties hold the police accountable? If anything, it's like the frauditors' goal is to get under the skin of police officers, to harass and annoy them, causing them to negatively react to prove to people that police are tyrants, thugs, or clowns. And then when things begin to escalate, they're so quick to say, "Officer, de-escalate." And I'm like, how? How is that possible? How are the police expected to de-escalate a situation that you, the frauditor, are intentionally trying to escalate? It makes no sense. But Will, do you not know how to read? Turner v. Driver says I can film the police whenever I want. Well, does it actually say that? In fact, look at this clip from one of my earlier videos.
Order. Turner versus Driver gives me authority. Y'all have to understand that. Y'all cannot turn a First Amendment protected activity into a crime.
Actually, they can, because when you read Turner v. Driver, it clearly states that while, yes, there is a First Amendment right to record the police, that's protected, but it is subject to reasonable time, reasonable manner, and place restrictions. So if the frauditor is legit recording an officer while engaging in a traffic stop, a car accident, or searching a person of suspicion or anything of that nature, how is that considered to be a reasonable time or a reasonable nature to engage with them? So clearly, this is an inaccurate reasoning. Turner v. Driver does not say that you can go up and harass and film the police. As the case law clearly says, reasonable time, reasonable manner. So, as I said before, how is the frauditor's conduct fitting this criteria? The manner of which they film the police is completely off, as they're obstructing the police in their duties. The place, while yes, most time it's a public sidewalk, sometimes they'll walk in the street, the other times they'll stand right in between the officers. They'll start screaming obscenities. And is this reasonable? It's such a stretch and abuse of what the law actually states when it comes to filming the police. And again, this is because of the manner in which the police are filmed. Do they have the right to stand next to the police and film them? No. Do they have the right to begin yelling at the police while they're filming in their duties? No. Do they have the right to stop them in the course of their duties? No. This is the problem with the controversy of how the frauditors film the police. All right, review time. Yes, it is legal to film the police in the course of their duties, and personally, I 100% support that and maintaining transparency between the public and the police. However, an individual's right when filming the police are not unfettered. They have no legal right to interfere, to yell, to distract the police while they are investigating a crime. And the Supreme Court has ruled that yes, this right is not unfettered, and that an individual cannot obstruct the police. I think this is a good place to end it. Pretty soon you're going to start seeing some part 2s of my videos, because this topic, like some of the other ones, you really could dig a whole lot deeper on when it comes to exposing these frauditors. But again, thank you guys for your continued support. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys next time.